Hi, it's Jenny with Jenny's Wreath Boutique, and in this video I'm going to make two different greenery wreaths using garland. I have two different kinds of garland. I have this fern, and I've got a lot of the fern, and then I also have a little bit of boxwood, not quite a full garland, and this such good quality. So I have two different kinds of greenery garlands, and so I'm going to make two different kinds of wreaths with them. I was out cleaning my garage today. I'm trying to clean up all my wreath supplies, use up what I have, things that I'm not going to be ordering again, and I came across a box full of garland. A lot of them I just hung up on my wall, but other ones that I'm not planning on ordering again, I just wanted to use up. So I thought, hey, I'll turn the camera on and make a video for you. So here I am. I'm trying to make room in my garage for a big wholesale order, actually a bunch of wholesale orders, so I can have lots of wreath kits for you guys. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for some really fun fall and Halloween wreaths coming up. So that's going to be so exciting. Anyway, but for now we're going to make these two beautiful greenery wreaths using garland. Since I have a lot of the first greenery, I'm going to be using a 14-inch grapevine. And it's going to be pretty thick because I have a lot of the greenery, but I don't think I have enough to use an 18-inch grapevine. That's why I'm using a 14-inch, so it'll be nice and fluffy. And then for the boxwood greenery, I'm going to use an 8-inch grapevine. My very mini wreaths use a 6-inch grapevine, but I think I have a little bit too much boxwood for a 6-inch wreath, so I'm going to use an 8-inch. I get this from Hobby Lobby. This is from Michael's. This is from Michael's. This is from Hobby Lobby. So Hobby Lobby greenery, Michael's wreath, Michael's greenery, Hobby Lobby wreath. I'm also going to be using my favorite hot glue gun and my favorite wire cutters. If you're excited for these wreaths, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. I've already cleaned up the grapevine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the garland and chop it up in pieces. This part can be a little tedious. Some people, instead of chopping up the greenery, they will just wire it to the grapevine, but I feel like that makes a much less quality wreath, and this is going to make it much higher quality. It is more tedious, but it's well worth it in my opinion. I'm going to save time, and the pieces that have the two leaves, I'm just going to keep those together. So that means I only have to make half as many cuts. I'm going to start with this greenery, and then I have a bunch more garland left, but I'm just going to start with this so I keep my table clean. So all I'm doing is I'm gluing the bottom part of the stem, and I'm sticking it into the grapevine. I'm going to stick some on the inside and some on the outside. And since I have a lot of garland, I'm also going to put some in the middle, staggered. Just a little bit. And I'm just going to be doing this all the way around the wreath. Since I'm using garland and some of the stems can be a little thin and this grapevine is just a little bit loose, normally I would like to use bind wire, and I will link that below because it really blends in with the grapevine, but right now all I have is my floral wire. So I'm just going to wrap it around this part of the grapevine, and it's just going to make the stems a little bit tighter, so it will make this wreath go by a lot faster, because right now some of the spacing's a little loose, so I have to hold it there in place, which takes longer. So by doing this, I can just set them in and the glue can dry while it's sitting there instead of me having to hold it in place as much. So this is going to save me a little bit of time. And I'm trying to just do it really tight. I'm squeezing the grapevine until I have it nice and twisted over here. There. It's better. Now that I've completed the main part of the wreath, like the whole thing really, I'm going to use the leftover pieces to just make it even thicker and bushier because I have the pieces. I don't have any other use for them right now, so I'm just going to go around and finish that, and it's going to be a fluffy, fluffy wreath, and it's gorgeous. It's so fluffy. In hindsight, I probably could have used an 18-inch grapevine. This is very fluffy. I used 3 garlands. What do you think? Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. It's so fluffy. Isn't this gorgeous? It's gonna look so pretty on my dark gray door, my charcoal colored door. Oh, I love ferns in the summer. It's so cute. I love it. So like I said, I used 3 garlands for this. You could make it on an 18-inch grapevine to make a bigger wreath. It won't be as fluffy, but it'll be nice and big. Or you could use 2 and have a perfect wreath. This is just really, really fluffy, but I really like it. Now onto our boxwood wreath. And same thing, I'm just going to be cutting apart the garland. And it's a really good quality garland. These leaves are so pretty, and I love that it has a lot of the berries on them. So it looks really, really nice. I believe Michael still has these. If they do, I will link them in the description. So for this, I'm going to separate my piles and I'm going to rotate between the picks that have no flowers and the ones that do. I'm actually going to separate them and I'll have more control. So one will have a really short stem and one will have an okay stem. And the reason I'm going to do that is so I have more control so they're not floppy. If you want longer stems for these stubby ones, just take that part out. Grab your little extra stems. I never throw those away. Just dab a little glue in the hole and put it right there. And now you have a longer stem, but I'm not going to take the time to do that unless I need to. This is going to make the wreath take longer, but it's going to look better and more compact and less messy overall. All right, so I'm just going to glue the stem in like this. So I'm just rotating between the flowering boxwood and the non-flowering boxwood. I think it's faster to put these in than to hold it so it stays in place. All right, here is our boxwood wreath. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. So, so pretty. And this one was made on an 8-inch grapevine, and it's about 13 inches in diameter. Perfect for a candle ring or just a little accent wreath. So cute. Let me know which one was your favorite. I know they're similar but different. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.